Welcome to the Research Academy YouTube channel, where we do the hard work of gathering information for you and present it in a format as simple as possible in order to help you reach extreme optimization in every area of life. Before I do my presentation today, if you end up getting anything useful from this video, I'd invite you to check out our Discord server. It's going to be in the first link in the description. And if you enjoy this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and maybe share it with a friend who you may think needs it. Today we're going to be discussing the topic of blood production and why it is so important. So let's get right into it. So why do we want to maximize blood production in the body? So why increase blood? Many reasons. Enhance physical performance and endurance. This goes for exercise and a number of other things. Number 2 is improved exercise recovery. Faster recovery. Huge blood volume in the body contributes to quicker recovery times post-exercise, removing waste and delivering large amounts of nutrients into the muscles. The next is maximum cardiovascular performance. That's pretty straightforward. The next benefit is increased tissue growth. How? It improves the delivery of growth factors and hormones such as human growth hormone or insulin growth factor, or insulin-like growth factor, and also testosterone. The next one, put over here, is immense improvement in sexual health. How? Number 1 is optimize erectile function. Positively affects the size as well as in duration, allowing large amounts of blood to that area. The next is enhanced arousal and sensitivity. This improves responsiveness and intensity. It also increases hormones that are essential for libido. Such as testosterone, and I'm just going to say this, plays a key role on sex drive in both male and females. There's also growth hormone, which facilitates growth, tissue repair, and metabolism, which all have effects on libido. And the next one is faster recovery from sexual activity as well. And overall heightened experience. The next benefit is temperature regulation. in the body. A larger blood volume improves the body's ability to create heat in cold conditions and dissipate heat in warmer conditions. The next is improved metabolic function. Your body's function of waste removal and nutrient distribution and increasing metabolism is what that does. Next is better stress adaptation. I think this is the last one. You can already see a huge improvement in life in all of these factors. Now, we're going to move on to how do we actually increase the blood production on our body. So we're going to go over every single way, naturally, to boost production of blood in the body. Increasing red blood cell count and increasing production of red blood cells as well. Every way to increase blood volume. Number one is water intake. You should have 1 gallon per day or more, even more if you consider yourself an athlete. And about half of our body's blood is actually just made up of water anyways. So it needs hydration. Your body needs hydration to create these blood cells. The next is electrolytes and trace minerals. These include some trace minerals are iron, copper, zinc, manganese, and selenium. And I could go over every single one of these in a separate video, but I'm not going to now. But my recommendation to get all your most important trace minerals is this complete trace mineral concoction. It's full of trace minerals and electrolytes, which also help with low energy levels as well. I'm going to put the link in for that in the description. I'm not affiliated with them, but it's just a brand that I like to use. The next one is increasing sodium and salt intake. Now this one is touchy. Why? Because most people tell you to avoid salt and that it's bad. And they start mentioning a list of problems that it can cause. But actually, all those problems are because you're not drinking enough water to go along with the salt. So your water and salt intake should be balanced, basically. And the simple fix to this is to actually increase your salt intake along with your water intake. So these go hand in hand. Does that make sense? The next is resistance training. High intensity interval training and strength training with minimal rest are the most effective methods to increase or produce more blood in your body. The next is to avoid blood draining substances. What are these blood draining substances? These include alcohol, caffeine, tobacco, smoking. Hey, don't shoot the messenger. Or even vaping. These will all inhibit your maximum blood production in the body. Yes, smoke coffee as well. We're going to go over now specific vitamins that help increase blood production. We're going to go over the most important. Number one is probably iron. Definitely iron. You can get this with red meat, such as beef or lamb. You can also get it from poultry, such as chicken or turkey. And you can also get it from nuts and seeds. Next is vitamin B12. These can be found in fish, such as salmon or trout. It can also be found in meat, such as beef, chicken, or lamb, eggs, milk, and also cheese. The next vitamin is folate or vitamin B9, which is found in citrus fruits. It is also found in avocados and beets. The next one, very important to this topic, is vitamin C. This one is essential. What contains vitamin C? Citrus fruits, such as pomegranate juice or mandarin oranges, berries, such as strawberries, raspberries, or blueberries, along with tomatoes, even, and also kiwi. The next important vitamin is vitamin A. Vitamin A is very important. It supports the production of erythropoietin, a hormone that stimulates red blood cell production in the bone marrow. This is found in sweet potatoes, very important. And it can also be found in carrots, spinach, and also liver. Now, also, deep breathing also boosts erythropoietin, along with exposure to cold increases erythropoietin, and also some adaptogens as well. These adaptogens include lemon balm, which also reduces bad stress and is also used to increase cognitive function as well. And another adaptogen that is extremely helpful is rhodiola, if I'm saying that correctly. Rhodiola reduces cortisol levels. Cortisol is like the bad stress hormone that we don't want. It promotes a calmer and more resilient mental state as well. The next way is to actually increase your protein intake. Optimum protein intake has an enormous effect on the production of blood and red blood cell count. The next is beetroot or beet juice. We discussed before how those contain nitrates in them. They contain nitrates that help with the production of red blood cell count. And the next one is modulate your stress and relaxation to the max. And the last way to increase blood in the body is proper sleep, making sure you're getting proper sleep here. And there's a lot of good videos on sleep. Andrew Huberman, I would recommend. He has a lot of good videos on sleep. But basically, attempt to retain 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night, as much as you can. That is every single way to increase the blood volume in your body. Now, let's go into implementation. What is the best and most optimal way we can implement this, all of this into our routine? We're going to go over that right now. Number one is start your day with a glass of water. And continue to drink throughout the day about a gallon or more of water every single day. The next thing is trace minerals. Again, my recommendation is this trace mineral. Add trace minerals and electrolytes to your water. And again, I am not affiliated with these people. This is just the one that I use personally, and it has helped a lot. The next is increasing sodium or salt intake. Make sure it's very important to increase your water intake as you increase salt intake. So water as well. The next one is high intensity interval training or strength training with minimal rest or both. The next one is quitting or at least please mitigating alcohol, caffeine, tobacco, smoking, and vaping. The next one is eating red meat for iron and vitamin B12. So just red meat, okay? You can also eat chicken or turkey or seeds or nuts. For vitamin B12, you can also consume fish, eggs, milk, or cheese. Eating, as I recommended before, organic pomegranate juice and 5 mandarin oranges per day. Also, organic beet juice for vitamin C, folate, and some good nutrients. Avocados and citrus fruits are also optimal. But we'll just put beet juice on there. Tomatoes, kiwi, berries are also optimal for vitamin C. You can also consume cocoa. And is something like chocolate milk. You can also have it be pure cocoa powder mixed with milk, adding a spoonful of honey to that, mixing it. It gives on some sweetness and as much sweetness as conventional chocolate milk, actually. This will give you copper and other benefits. Also, more optimal forms of copper are also lobster, crabs, seeds, nuts, or mushrooms. Next is consuming sweet potatoes for vitamin A. Other options for vitamin A are carrots, spinach, and liver. Next is optimal adaptogens such as lemon balm or rhodiola. Next is increase your protein intake overall. And next is modulate your stress and relaxation the best you can. Maybe I'll do another video on that particular subject, because it's very important for this. And the last one is getting 7 to 9 hours of uninterrupted sleep per night. And that's all I have for you today. If there's anything on this topic that I missed today, and you feel like you could expand a lot more off of the information that I've given today, if you're in our Discord server, you can join our daily research session. We have 2 sessions daily, one at 8:30 a.m. and 8:30 p.m. That is Central Standard Time. Once you got your notes, you can ask to do your own presentation, and I will record it, edit it, and upload it to YouTube. If you'd enjoyed this video, give the like button a smash and subscribe. The link to Research Academy is in the description of this video, as well as the notes taken for this video. Love y'all.